All right, everybody wants to do short-term rentals right now. I get a lot of calls every week on this topic. So let's talk about it just really briefly, and then maybe we'll do a longer version video later to explain a lot of this in more detail. So there's essentially three things I think you need to look at when you're evaluating or thinking about getting into the short rental game. First of all, is this property in a high demand area? Is it going to be difficult to market this, or do I have a captive audience already looking at properties? That's the reason why the beach, which is where I primarily work, is in such demand. Is because you do have a captive audience, whether it's for vacations or COVID has changed our work lifestyle. A lot of people can go and work at the beach for a couple of weeks. So, is this place in a great high demand area? That's going to make your marketing a lot easier and it makes your potential for gross profit even higher too. All right, so the second thing I'm going to tell you to look at is the purchase price. If it is already very expensive and you're looking at what you can make per night or per week, you just start doing some basic math. There could be demand in this area, but maybe the cost of entry is just way too high. And so oftentimes that will just negate a couple of properties as well. So look at some math, just make sure that what you're going to make, even just through some rough math, is going to make sense to purchase this property. As we're seeing property prices go up, rental rates are going up, but in places sometimes it just doesn't match. The third thing I want you guys to consider are some of the long-term expenses and costs that are associated with some short-term rentals. In my market, we have a lot of condo complexes, and they can be great places to do short term rentals, kind of set up that way, right? Sometimes there's even like a hotel lobby in a way that allows people to check in. It makes it super, super simple. But we've got flood insurance. We may have high HOA dues, not just flood insurance, but wind and hail insurance. General upkeep at the coast is a little bit more, right? We have to paint things a little bit more often because of the salt air. So our market can be tremendous for short-term rentals, but don't just get so excited about the possibilities of making some income with it. It can be great, but just make sure you're doing your homework to look at those expenses as well. That's where we come in. So if there's anything that we can help just to help you do some of that research to understand if this is a great property to purchase for short-term rental, let us know. Thanks.